boys and girls, and welcome to your phonics lesson for today. Let's look at some new words that we can learn today. Can you guys read these words with me? Disagree. Discount. Dismiss. Fourth. Soul. Shoulder. What do you guys notice about some of the words that I have on the board? What do you guys notice? That's right, boys and girls. The first three words on the board all have the dis sound at the beginning. Disagree, discount, dismiss. The last three words that we have on the board all have the fourth sound. Older. The OU in these words make the O sound. Orth. Older. Boys and girls, yesterday we talked about what a prefix was. A prefix goes at the beginning of the word. Today we're going to review what a suffix is. If a prefix goes at the beginning of the word, then where does a suffix go? That's right, a suffix goes at the end of the word. We talked about in class certain rules that we need to follow when we are adding suffixes to words. We can add a suffix or a prefix to a root word. A root word is a word that can be all by itself. We are going to look at 4 root words today, and we are going to add a suffix. Happy, fuzzy, easy, and lady, boys and girls. So if I want to add, let's add the suffix est to the word happy. If I wanted to add the suffix est to the word happy, what would I need to do? What rule would I need to follow, boys and girls? That's right, you remembered. If a root word ends in a consonant and the letter Y, I need to change the Y to an I before I add the suffix. So this becomes happiest. Let's change the root word fuzzy. Let's add the suffix and let's change it to fuzzier. What do we need to do? Boys and girls, this root word ends with a consonant and a Y. So that's right. We need to change the Y to an I before we add the suffix ER. The word becomes fuzzier. Let's add the suffix to the word easy. Same thing, boys and girls. The word easy ends with a consonant and a Y. So we want to change the Y to an I before we add the suffix ER. And it becomes easier. Our last root word is lady. Let's add the suffix es to the word ladies. Change the Y to an I and we add es. Happiest, fuzzier, easier, and ladies. Great job, boys and girls. We are going to learn about 2 words that we are going to use in some sentences today. The word can and the word may. When we use the word may in a sentence, it means that we ask permission. When we use the word can in a sentence, it means that we have the ability to do something or the power to do something. Let's go over that again. When we use the word may in a sentence, we are asking permission. When we use the word can in a sentence, it means that we have the ability or the power to do something. So let's try some sentences. And I want you to tell me if I use the word may, if I'm asking permission for something, or if I use the word can at the beginning of the sentence that Mrs. Zagrell reads. Let's try it together. Do I use may or can? May I go to the park or can I go to the park? Which one would I use? That's right. You would use the word may. May I go to the park? You're asking permission to maybe your mom or your dad to go to the park. Can I go to the park? Of course you can go to the park. You have the ability or the power to go to the park. But in this case, you're going to ask permission. So you're going to use the word may. Let's try another one together. May or can. May Julie and I stay up later? Or can Julie and I stay up later? Which one would we use? That's right, boys and girls. We would use may Julie and I stay up later. You're asking permission for Julie, your friend, and you to stay up later, right? I know that you can stay up later. You have the ability or the power to stay up later. But in this sentence, you want to use may because you're asking permission. Let's try another one. Can or may? Can Dad fix the broken bike? Or may Dad fix the broken bike? Which would you use? That's right, boys and girls. You would use can. You're asking, is Dad able to? Does Dad have the ability to fix the broken bike? Let's try one more before you do it on your own. May or can? May Jude play basketball? Or can Jude play basketball? Which one would you use? You would use the word can. You're asking, does Jude have the ability to play basketball? Is he able to play basketball? Good work, boys and girls. All right, I want to play a game before I send you off to do your work today. Does everybody have their elephant trunks ready? All right, so I am going to give you a sentence. If it is an imperative sentence, I want you to raise your elephant trunk. If it's not an imperative sentence, I want you to keep your elephant trunk down, okay? Remember, boys and girls, an imperative sentence, it gives a command, and it usually ends with a period. If I'm using a lot of feeling in my imperative sentence, like if I say, stand up, what would that sentence end with? What kind of punctuation would that sentence end with? That's right, it would end with an exclamation mark at the end. All right, everybody get your elephant trunks ready. The sky is blue. Did you use your elephant trunk? That's right. The sky is blue is a declarative sentence. A declarative sentence tells me something like, the sky is blue. Let's try another one. Please take your pencils out. That's right, boys and girls. You're going to use your elephant's trunks. Please take your pencils out is an imperative sentence, and it ends with a period. Is it raining outside today? Is it raining outside today? Good job. We didn't use our elephant trunks for that one. Is it raining outside today is not an imperative sentence. What kind of sentence is it raining outside today? That's right. Is it raining outside today is an interrogative sentence. It ends with a question mark because it's an interrogative sentence. Let's try another one. I love doing math. I love doing math. That's right, boys and girls. You didn't use your elephant trunks for that one because I love doing math is not an imperative sentence. It does not give a command. What kind of sentence is, I love doing math? That's right. I love doing math is what kind of sentence? It's an exclamatory sentence. What does an exclamatory sentence end with? That's right. It ends with a period. Good job today, boys and girls. All right, let's look at what we're going to do for our work today. So for today, I want you to work on your phonics and language sheet. I want you to work on your spelling. I want you to work on your journal. And I want you to read. That's everything that you're going to work on today, boys and girls. I hope that you guys have a wonderful Wednesday with your family, and I'll see you tomorrow.
See you guys.